Hi everybody, I'm Miss Katie from the Clay County Public Library System, and this is
Leah.
Leah. She's my daughter. So today I wanted to show you guys how to make rain sticks at home. But the first thing that I want to talk about is the rain or the water cycle. Now, a cycle is a series of events that goes repeatedly over and over again, like in a pattern. The water cycle occurs in nature, and in Florida summers we see that happen pretty much every day because it rains every afternoon. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is condensation. So condensation is when little teeny tiny water droplets get together and the vapors turn into a cloud. So then after that the cloud gets really, really heavy, and then we have precipitation. Do you remember the sign language for rain? Yeah, so this is American Sign Language for rain. Yeah, so then the precipitation comes down.
To collection.
Yep, and then it goes into the collection part.
And then it goes up to evaporation.
Yep, so after that, the water droplets evaporate from the sun, making the water so warm, and then it goes back into vapor into the cloud again. So that's our
Condensation, precipitation.
Precipitation and evaporation.
Collection and evaporation.
So yeah, that's our water cycle. So today we are going to make rain sticks. Now, a lot of cultures in the past have made rain sticks to try to get the water cycle going. So what they usually use is a piece of cactus. They let it dry, and then they take the thorns out and they push them back in. So then after that, they seal one end, they fill it with pebbles or something like that, they seal the other end, and it turns into an instrument. So we have one today, and as you can see, it kind of looks like an inside-out cactus. So Leah, why don't you turn it over and see what it does? Yeah, so it kind of sounds like
Rain.
Yeah, a rainstorm.
Rainy.
Yeah. So today our rain sticks are going to be made out of paper towel tubes. So this is the example that I made. So you can see
Sounds
what
like
we
rain.
used. Yeah, it does sound like rain. A littler version of it, but it still works. You can also use a wrapping paper tube or something longer, just as long as it's a tube. So for our thorns, for this example, I used craft sticks because that's what we had in the library.
Plastic.
So today though, we are going to use, these are cut up business cards for our thorns. And also in the library, we also had dried beans. See these?
Beans.
Yeah. So we're going to use those as our pebbles inside. So this is our example. So the first thing we're going to do to make our rain stick is we are going to cut the slits to put our thorns in. So this is a grown-up activity. So grown-ups, get some scissors. And what I did was I pinched the paper towel tube and then I just cut a slit into it. And I did that on this about 10 times or so. That's probably a good amount in order to get your thorns in so that your beans will fall on it. So then the next thing we're going to do, we decorated this already, but this is a good time to decorate your rain stick, is after you put in the holes so you know where your thorns are
So
going
you
to be.
can pause this video and
Yeah.
come back to it later.
No, I think we're going to keep going. So the next thing we're going to do is poke our thorns in. So Leah, if you want to do that. Yep, and you just put it in there. You get it? All right. There we go. We're going to go all the way around so that when our beans fall down, there's going to be things to hit. So that's what makes the rain sound. All right. Did we get them all? Oh, one more here. Okay. So now that we've got that, we are ready to seal one end so that we can put our beans in. So I've got, yeah, a circle piece of paper there. Now you can tape it down or rubber bands, anything to secure it to the end so your beans don't fall out. So I'm going to use a rubber band today.
But you can use tape if you got
can use tape. Of course you can. So then we're going to flip this upside down, and we're going to add our pebbles or our beans. So if you want to put some of those in there. These are our black eyed peas in here. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. That's enough. Of course you have to put a little more in, don't you? Alright, so then we're going to take our next piece of paper, and we're going to seal the other end so that the beans don't fall out. Alright. So then after that, do you want to test it out? Why don't we test it out and see how it sounds? So turn it over. Yeah, so see, it sounds like rain. And you can kind of see the thorns flutter as it goes down too. So the last thing we're going to do is maybe put some embellishments on it. So see, on this one, I put feathers and beads on mine. So Leah, do you want to put some beads on that piece of leather there?
Yeah.
Alright, you want to put a couple on there? So I have some feathers that I gathered together with some string. So I thought we could tie that around one end too. So I'll tie this on while you do those beads, and then we'll put it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you want to do one more and then we can do that? There we go. Alright, so now let's just do 4. It's okay. Alright, so what I did was I tied 2 knots so that the beads will hang down to the bottom like that. And then I'm going to tie this around our rain stick too. Alright, so now we have
a crazy rain stick.
Leah's fancy crazy rain stick. You want to give that another try? Do it slowly. There you go. And there you go. So now I hope you guys will make a rain stick at home, and feel free to drop some pictures in the comments of what you make at home. So that's it for today, and we'll see you soon next time, okay?
Bye.